Hi, it's day number 4 of our Feminine Energy Reset Challenge. How wonderful! Day 4 of 10. So I was just looking at my notes, and the last day is going to be December 24. So I want to congratulate you for showing up every day for yourself. This is the best gift you can give yourself these holidays. Choosing yourself is the best thing you can do because that sets the foundation for self love and self accomplishment and self confidence and all the good things that allows you to create an incredible relationship, romantic relationship with a man. So anyway, today, as I said, it's day number 4, and today we are going to be talking about why is it that letting him lead is empowering for you as a woman, empowering for us, because that is what I do in my marriage. And once I started to allow the men in my life to really take the leadership in this area of romantic love, my whole romantic story changed and it became incredible and it keeps getting better. I mean, I don't want to jinx myself, but I feel so blessed and so grateful every single day for the wonderful husband I have and the incredible relationship we are creating and how it's evolving with us over the years and how we fall in love with each other even deeper as we grow and evolve and get older together and we have more experiences together. So, and all that is possible because I am allowing him most of the time to take the leadership in our romantic relationship. I understand that this is not a competition, this is a teamwork. And as I explained on day 1, 2, and 3 of the Feminine Energy Reset Challenge, the law of polarity works fantastically for romantic relationships. So, now, something that may happen with you when you hear me saying, let him lead in your romantic life most of the time, if you have been, if you grew up in an environment where love was conditional in a way, where love wasn't just given to you freely as your birthright, but you had to perform in certain way, you had to do certain things in order to be loved. Letting a man lead in the area of love is going to feel really unsafe. And if you also were rewarded for your strength, if anytime you were strong, you got good grades, you didn't cry, you were strong in any shape or form, if you were rewarded for that also with love, you are going to also feel that that love, is not safe to receive. Okay, because you had to be strong all the time, so it doesn't really feel safe to receive. And those things are really at the core of why we as women, we don't feel safe letting a man taking the leadership in this area of romantic love. Or maybe you were in a marriage before, or in a relationship before with a man, and you got hurt. He really didn't cherish you. He really didn't value you and respected you in the way you deserved. So that also made you believe that letting the man lead in the romantic area of your life was unsafe. And all those things are totally valid. And of course, that we will feel that way. And I would like you to comment in the comments, if I am talking to you, if you relate with what I'm saying, write down in the comments, letting him lead feels unsafe. Even if you are watching the replay, just write that down in the comments so I understand that I have a good understanding of what is going on. So now, what is really happening is when we feel unsafe letting a man lead, what really happens is that you end up feeling exhausted. You are feeling tired all the time in the relationship. You end up feeling like you are the one doing all the work. You are the one picking up the slack of men. If you are feeling like that, write down in the comments overfunction, because when we are afraid, when we are not trusting that the man we are with is going to lead us to the right place, what happens is automatically we take the reins of the horse and we start to do everything. We plan everything. We, as I said, pick up the slack, we text, we call, we move the relationship in the direction we want it to be, not because it feels natural to us as women, not because it feels good. It's just because it feels safe at this very primal level. Now, what happens when we do that is that we never get a chance to relax. And women, we are made biologically, we are made in a different way than men are. So we have hormones in our body, a lot of them. And the most important ones are testosterone and estrogen. And women, we have more estrogen in our body than testosterone. And that is what makes us feel good. That is what makes us feel relaxed. That is what makes us feel like we are in our environment, cozy in our body. It makes us feel soft. It makes us feel at one with the universe. When we are working, in our careers, we are working on our business, we are taking care of other people, we are teaching, we are outside in the world, making a world a better place, we are using a lot of testosterone. So the balance, the hormonal balance gets out of whack. We feel stressed, we feel like, like we have to accomplish, we feel like we take on a lot of responsibility. We have employees that we have to tell them what to do. Maybe we have a boss that is overly demanding, so we stretch ourselves so thin, doing everything for our career or our work. And then when we go back home or when we go on dates, if we don't shift into allowing men to lead in the romantic area of our lives, we keep using that testosterone. We keep leading. We keep telling people, we keep telling him what to do. We keep, doing, overdoing, planning, strategizing. And that is the reason why we feel exhausted in our lives. We don't have really energy, positive energy that is given by estrogen to really be our best in romantic relationships. So that's the main reason why it's important to learn how to pick the right guy, because we need to make sure that we are with a guy that deserves our trust, and that is a conversation for another time. But if you do have a guy, if you date guys that are good guys, that they are good guys, and letting them lead the direction, letting them lead how the date is going to go, where he's going to take you, and you just stepping back, relaxing, enjoying, receiving, being in your presence, being the beautiful goddess that you are. That is what is going to empower you, because you are going to start to feel good. You're going to start to feel very, very good about yourself, about men, and about who you are as a woman in a romantic relationship, not as a woman in the work environment. Okay, so that is what is really happening. We believe this way that we have of keeping ourselves safe to controlling, it's a con because it's telling us, oh, you are going to be safe if you control everything in the romantic in your romantic life and on men, but at the same time is depriving you of what you ultimately want, which is devotion and a guy that really, really adores you. So if you just stop doing his part, if you just drop the wheel, the steering wheel, and let him do what feels good for him, and you do your part as a feminine energy partner in the relationship, that's when you are going to get what you want. So I want you to imagine. I want you to imagine that dating and romantic relationships are similar to you being with a man, with your man in a car. And you choose the destination. Where is it going? Where you are going? But you let him take you there. Now, that doesn't mean that if he's speeding and you don't feel safe because he's going too fast, or that you are not going to bring it up. And these are all the things that I teach my clients inside of my Epic Love Accelerator program, because that's what makes relationships successful, is knowing how to negotiate, learning how to communicate, learning how to read the men reactions so you can respond. All the juiciness that makes relationship works, all that I teach inside of my Epic Love Accelerator program. And if you are interested in working privately with me, the link to book the discovery call is in the description box, or you can comment Epic and I will send you the link personally. But once you are in this car and he's driving and you are just enjoying the scenery, you are looking at the cows, you are looking at the river, at the gorge, at the mountains, and that is what is going to really, really empower you and make you feel incredible with this guy. Because every time you think of this guy, you are going to associate him to all these good feelings. So then you will get the devotion you want. Let him drive the car. Let him be primarily the driver of the car. And of course, if he gets sick, if he gets sleepy, you jump on the wheel. Okay, it's not 100% of the time, but it's primarily most of the time. Let a good guy to be the driver of your car, and that is what is going to get you what you want, to be relaxed in love, to feel good about yourself when you get back home and have this amazing, safe, cozy, juicy space to land and relax and have a great life. Okay, so let me know if this resonates with you. Write down devotion on the comments, even if you're watching the replay, to let me know that this is landing with you. And tomorrow we are going to be talking a little bit about, it's a continuation of today. We are going to be talking about beware of the unreliable men. So, and why do you meet boring guys, and why you find good guys boring? This is the topic for tomorrow, and I can't wait to see you then. I send you all my love. I admire you so much for doing this, and let me know in the comments if what did you get out of day number 4 of the Feminine Energy Reset Challenge? Much love. See you tomorrow at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Show up live so you can ask me questions. And I am so proud of myself for showing up every day, 4 days now, in the middle of the holidays. So it's the busiest time of the year, and I am making time to be with you and to hold your hand and to link arms, because I know the holiday season can be a challenging time. And I made it on 15 minutes. So do you think I can make it in 10 minutes by the end? I think I can. Today I shaved 3 minutes. So anyway, much love.